and the game has started.
Sorry, we'll just talk about it on the fly. We can do it.
Yep, that
Easy
was
money.
my apology. Little bit of a technical foop. Was was setting up the new channel last night, and I forgot to switch over OBS to stream to this one. So I apologize. With that, this is X-Wing Coast to Coast. My name is Justin.
I am Joe.
I'm Andrew.
And yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Don and Alex.
Yeah, Don and Alex. Don playing the Resistance on the left, and Alex playing the Republic on the right.
All right. Now I'm going to go over the Republic list right now. Right now, he has one Y-Wing, which is piloted by Anakin Skywalker, with 3 Jedi Knights. All 3 of the Jedi Knights have the calibrated laser targeting, so essentially if the opponent is in their bullseye, they can add a focus. And the red Jedi Knight has sense. During the system phase, you may choose one ship at range 0 to 1 and look at its style. If you spend 1 force, you may choose a ship at range 0 to 3 instead. On the Y-Wing, after you fully execute a maneuver, if there is an enemy in your front arc at range 0 to 1 or in your bullseye, you may spend 1 force to remove 1 stress token. And on the Y-Wing, you have the dorsal turret, which is a 1 to 2 attack on the turret, proton torpedoes, R4P astromech. So before you execute a basic maneuver, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, execute that maneuver, reduce its difficulty, and hull upgrade. So now, instead of 4 being half points for Anakin, it will be 5.
I want to point out that R4P, just to briefly mention that, they dropped it to 2 points in the latest update, which I think makes it fantastic. It was 4, which was twice the cost of the regular R4. But with only 2 charges, the R4P is really just, again, it's 2 charges, so it's a 2-time use, but it's really good at getting you out of jams. Like things it can do is, like, if you want to do a 5 straight on the Naboo or the Delta 7 and clear stress, you can use it for that. You can use it for like hard turns. It's very good at getting you out of positions and still clearing stress. So I'm glad they dropped it, because now I think it's by far one of the best astromechs that you can get. That's one of the best faction restricted astromechs, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other side, we have some pretty good ones too.
Yeah, I definitely agree. At first, I was kind of against it, but as I kept on looking at it, I was against it because of the 2 charges. Whenever, R4 astromech 1 and 2s, no matter what, as long as you're not doing a difficult maneuver, it's a blue,
Right.
essentially. Except for like the E-wing, which would make it a white. But then it's kind of like, if you do the R4P, your opponent has no idea which maneuver you're going to use.
Right. Yeah, it
So-
definitely leaves it wide open in that case, and also prevents, like I said, it also is a great get out of jail free card, to where you really need to get out of a jam, and you can just use that, and like you said, just shock your opponent with where you end up.
Definitely. And then I'll go over the resistance list unless one of y'all want to go over it.
All you?
But so we have Poe with his 3 Blue Squadron rookies as his teammates. So Poe, his pilot ability is, after you perform an action, you may spend 1 charge to perform a white action, treating it as red. So essentially, you get 2 actions. They all have the integrated S-foils. They are closed right now, so they have a barrel roll or a focus into a barrel roll. The 3 rookies have the BB astromech, which they can spend a charge to perform a barrel roll action after they execute a blue maneuver. And then
That's before they execute a blue maneuver.
Before. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Poe, it's heroic, so anytime you roll all blanks, you can re-roll them. And the R4 astromech, which we kind of tied into with the R4P, all of his 1 and 2 basic maneuvers will drop in difficulty.
So we have a few people in the chat. I just want to say hi to Quackshot and Ness and Dials and Dice. And Ness is dropping in to say hello before his own match, which is in about an hour. Good luck in that, sir.
All right, you bring up Dials and Dice. They're also another streaming platform that has gotten involved with the Squad Leader tournament and also the Renegades team tournament. Little fun fact, I've actually met Steven before. Didn't know who he was, but there was a large store tournament at my local game store in Columbia. Remember the Kylo Ren cardboard and the FO damage decks were being played for, and he was there, and he actually won one of the cardboards. He came.
Oh, wow.
He came in 7th place, and he won the cardboards. So,
good for him.
Yeah,
so what you're saying is you knew Steven before he was cool.
Yeah, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Pug's just finished his match, and he is 2-0 now. Congratulations, sir. Well on your way to making cut. It's I think we've had some late joins and some dropouts, so the Swiss triangle is probably all over the place. But I think originally it was 3 3-2s that would make cut, correct?
That was correct. It could be 3 or 4 depending on how it works. We didn't have because of the like you said, because of the number we had, it wasn't a clean Swiss triangle. So it means there were 1 or 2 different options there could be. This is where that BB-8 astromech is going to come in big hand.
Absolutely.
Very useful for yellow right now.
Yeah, yellow, unless yellow just wants to eat the cloud. I mean,
yellow does.
Yeah. It's quite possible that, I mean, he might not spend the BB-8 here. He may not. It really depends on what it looks like for next turn. I know quite a few players don't have a problem just eating a cloud if the situation is just better that way.
I think it really depends on what yellow's goal is next turn. It could either be a great going forward, could be a pretty decent block if he's trying to do that. However, I think the BB into like a 2 straight or a 2 bank gets you a good shot on a Jedi.
Yeah.
And actions.
Yeah, Andrew here's going to probably have to take point because I think he's the only one of the 3 of us that actively plays Resistance. Isn't that correct?
I do. So actively play Republic as well.
Oh, one of those players.
I used to exclusively play Resistance, and then I started getting back to my roots of playing Scum and Villainy. I haven't left it since, really.
I like Resistance a lot, but it does make me sad. Because
Resistance makes me sad too.
It's
for different reasons. Sorry.
It's because they have so many things that Rebels really want. So many options that Rebels don't have available to them, but it's okay. I think a lot of people consider them a Rebel light faction for a lot of different reasons. After almost exclusively playing them for the first quarter of this year, when I was still practicing for a team event that got canceled to something, I don't know why, I can't remember. Anyways, that's a joke, obviously. This team event got canceled due to the hell that we live in. But I was playing them to practice for the team event because no one else on the team wanted to play them or had any resistance stuff. I did find that they do feel pretty different than Rebels in certain areas, and they are a pretty unique faction if they do have a lot of the same chassis types. I think there's 1 or 2 things that I really get annoyed about with Resistance, mostly the transport. The transport, if you just get 1 more attack die, it could be very useful.
So Kova.
Yeah. the problem is it's just Kova. We're seeing Anakin using that R4P, and he's going to actually bump there.
Oh, that's a shame.
Might be a misplay on forgot my name, Alex's half here.
Yep, that would be Alex.
I think that might be a misplay for him, but he's not getting shot at, so it's ultimately not. The bump isn't going to matter too much.
Yeah, the Alex's positioning is really, really solid other than that random bump. We have our first shot here. It's going to be range 3 unobstructed from Jedi Knight Green into Poe. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Probably not going to amount to much.
No, he's got a He's got heroic, the best mod in the game, and a focus.
Yeah, the
He's good.
almost.
Yeah, 1 point insurance. Yeah, Jeremy, I think I agree with you there. Resistance feels a little bit like 3/4 rebels, 1/4 scum. I think you're right, but now the transport just makes me upset because if they just made Kova's ability defensive and gave it a 3/1, you'd see the other transports get played, but I don't know. The transports are. I think there's a lot of resistance ships that are so close to being good, but right now just nothing can top the A-wings and the T-70s.
We have yellow firing into yellow.
And then, unfortunately for
range 3.
Unfortunately for us, it's obstructed. Like debris.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits though.
Doesn't need to spend that lock and hold on to it for later.
Probably spend the focus there. Why not?
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's gonna take it.
Okay, interesting.
He wants that shot on green.
I feel like that's a mistake. It's an obstructed shot. I mean,
at range 3, it's something with 3 agility. Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's 5 modded dice. I don't think that's worth it, but we'll see what happens. Obstructed range 3. That's the ace killer right there. I've flown Soontir. I know what that is.
Yeah, we'll get 3 dice into 5 blanks, 1 gas cloud, and 2 damage.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like we just disconnected. Did you guys disconnect, or was that just me?
Yeah, that might have been a... nope, that was a TTS global disconnect.
Oh, fantastic.
Global chat. Yep.
Joe, do you want to pop in with them and...
I sure can.
You figure out what we wanted to go from here?
Yeah.
So yeah, that happens.
Well, they should be able to reload. They should be able to reload it.
Yeah.
So be fine.
I believe it's actually Steam maintenance is typical on Tuesdays around this time, 7 p.m. EDT. I think is when they do it. That's all right. Okay, this is quality content. Nowhere else can you see a disconnect like this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the transport because I really want to make the I2 pilot work. She's very close. I think it's Pamich is the I2 where after you coordinate you can do the same action. If you can do Pamich, you can do the crew, which is like DRC, Llama DRC, where if you have 1 stress, you can still do a coordinate action, and then you can do Corsella. So essentially, you can stop, coordinate, and do an action on your action bar, and then clear it all next turn. It's fantastic. But the problem is you only have 2 attack dice and 1 defense. It's just so close to being good. Well, we're loading back in now.
Let me change the timer. We're at 64 minutes. Alrighty, we are matched back up on timer. Sorry about that disconnect, fellas and ladies.
You might have to redo the timer because they still have... Oh no, you have it paused. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I have it paused. I changed it manually, so we're good to go. As soon as they hit play, I can hit play.
Sweet.
Yeah, they are at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 52 seconds.
Yep, I already have it updated. That is one of the downsides to playing online.
Hey, Justin, just so you know, Just never has a problem with streaming.
She doesn't have a problem with anything because I blow her up every time I see her. Pava can go away.
Joe, do you have a pilot like that in X-Wing that every time you see it, you just want to target it first?
Even though it's a silly answer, Finn for the Resistance. I cannot stand Finn.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Pugs. Wedge is definitely a go-to.
Oh, you're a filthy Imperial. I get it.
Excuse me, I am the symbol of law, order, security and safety. So you can take your terrorist lies elsewhere.
We do have.
I think for me, I think for me, it's Fifth Brother. Anytime I see him, I'm just like, oh, I need to get him off the table.
So we have the brown T-70 firing at green. That's a pretty solid shot, especially since he's still got his focus. 2 hits and a crit. This could be a very, very sad delta. But not the saddest, but could have been happier. That will cost him his shield.
Takes a shot, or takes a shield, but doesn't take the crit at least.
Definitely.
So this is new, something that I didn't have before. It actually has the Force listed on my display. I can actively change their Force.
Wow.
Yellow should have
going
been.
in.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yellow should his focus to avoid that shield.
Yeah, I agree, but I think I understand the thought process there. Plus, those T-70s are just so beefy. It's kind of like, I don't know. You definitely get greedy sometimes. They've got 7 health behind 2 green dice. Pretty solid.
Well, Pugs, we have an answer for you. And once you ask your question, of course.
So,
how many points to make Midnight playable?
Is that the I6 FO?
Yeah, that's the. I believe Midnight is if you have a lock, then they can't alter their dice, if I remember correctly.
I feel like you don't need points. You just need something to give Midnight an easy lock.
here, I'll be right back, gents. I think that there's.
If I remember right, I think she's like 40 points or something ridiculous.
Yeah, give her a way to get a lock.
She's 42 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would drop her probably to, I think 35 would be more than plenty. I'd run her at 35.
I played a game against Kylo, Von Reg, and Midnight that was pretty tough. Midnight did a lot of damage, or a lot of like shutting down different mods and such. Yeah, definitely pays the 1.0 tax, though. I agree.
Yeah, I think 35 is more than acceptable. It's a not comparable, but she should be at about a similar tier as Mauler Mythal or Scourge in the TIE LN, but she's on a better platform. Yeah, I would say 35. I think would be just fine for her. Play test it from there and then fine tune it, but I think 35 is much more in a comfortable level than 42. 42 is ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely the 1.0 tax though. Where a ship that was good in 1.0 is now paying for it.
Dash Render?
Dash Render. And he's getting close.
Yeah.
He's getting close. Every points update, they drop him a little bit more.
See, I think the Rebel players are all in cahoots. They know that he's getting playable now, but they're just going to hold off until his points drop so much that it's like, 60 points for him. And then they'll just spam him like crazy and win all the tournaments. It's a Rebel plot. They're poisoning the water to turn the dashes playable.
All Dash Rendar.
Honestly, the biggest change for Dash was moving Bishton down this points update is great.
Oh yeah, it's really solid for him. We'll say I am a little disappointed that there isn't a Lebo crew.
I think that's still a silly. I think
Oh no! I wasn't meaning Lebo not having a crew. That's also silly, but I mean an actual Lebo crew card.
I think a Lebo crew would be fun. Some kind of calculate thing.
Something to run with Dash. If you fly through an asteroid, you gain a calculate.
That'd be a little disrespectful, though.
Would it? I feel like the need.
That seems good to me.
The need of flying through an asteroid to do it would keep him fairly cheap, but he'd be good on Dash, which is.
He'd be good on most big bases where you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna clear this. Let me just go through it and figure it out.
I will say something that I'm gonna miss switching over to our new Twitch channel will be my deck alerts. Have you guys looked at my channel on what the alerts are for followers?
Oh, I've got it up now. Yeah, they're fantastic.
It's a flexing duck. I just thought that was the funniest thing when I put it in there. Probably not the most appropriate for this particular stream that we're trying to do, but it was amusing.
So Yellow did use that BB astromech to avoid that cloud. Probably a smart thing to do.
Dash was stun pilot. Does he take damage? I believe so, because even though he ignores the asteroid for the purposes of moving, the damage card still checks to see if he moved through the asteroid. So it would activate on the card, but not on Dash himself for the purposes of losing actions. It's the same reason that that a vulture droid landed on a rock with stun pilot. If it leaves, it dies.
Right.
Or not dies, but it'll take a damage.
Yeah, it's a sad vulture. This is the one bad thing also when you have the... oh, they got rid of it. Never mind.
Yep.
We're able to get rid of the arc. One time when I reconnected, I wasn't able to clear that attack arc indicator.
Well, apparently I know how to do it because that was my recommendation.
There you go. What did you do to get rid of it?
So essentially, you gotta get that bottom portion where that delete button is would be, but to get there, you have to delete the ship. So
I see. So they moved the ship and then they were able to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, red went over. Oh, that's a bad place for that red. Now, he can still use his he can still use his chassis ability, fine-tune controls. Taking a crit. So
I don't think that helps you though, does it?
No, actually, I think that'd be worse because that would put him in range 1 of yellow.
Then you... I mean, your options are boost forward, or alternatively do a barrel roll to hide behind the other gas cloud, and you go over it next.
I think he could fit that actually, and that might be a good call here because that'll at least give him.
I think that's kind of delaying the inevitable.
I think
they all shoot you next turn.
Yes, but that gives you one more turn that they have to shoot at him instead of
that's fair.
Him getting poofed this turn. I don't know if it'd be worth it. It's probably just safer to stay right where he is.
No, I'm curious. I have a feeling that he's going to do it too hard with Poe, and I don't know if that's going to fit.
I don't know if he needs it to fit. The bump is fine because that'll probably actually get him a shot on yellow if he does it too. No, he did a 4. He's going through that cloud.
Oh.
Interesting.
Dang. I guess he was going towards night number 2, but he clipped the cloud. It's gonna be a bit of a bummer for Poe now too, especially since he's strained.
Yeah, taking a strain right in front of yellow, and I think that might give yellow the bullseye as well.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
But does Revis work off crit remainder tokens?
Yeah. Can Hollow pass crit tokens? Just Hollow hands their teammate a crit. Here you go, I don't want this.
That's really interesting.
Meanwhile, the TIE FO's going, I didn't ask for this.
See Phasma now? Here's the crit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm really interested in Anakin's movements.
Yeah, Poe's not going to have a shot. Now, I believe the only charge that's been spent on the resistance side is just that yellow charge, correct, for the BB-8? It's the only one that's been spent so far?
That's accurate, yes.
Alrighty, Anakin is firing at yellow.
Yep.
Oh.
Spends 1?
He's going to spend 2. 2 hits. I think that's the good call, honestly.
Both our players are getting a little unlucky with their I6s right now. So.
Yeah. That's 1 damage into yellow.
Yeah. He's taking that damage. He's not spending that.
There's nothing to spend.
Well, he has a focus.
No, he doesn't.
Yellow.
He does?
Yeah. Yellow has a focus.
The yellow X-Wing, not the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Anakin into the X-Wing.
Yes. Yeah, the yellow X-Wing does not have a focus.
Now, this is interesting that he's going after yellow, even though he has a range 2 bullseye shot.
I think he's trying to work yellow down to maybe do some damage before he fires back, I suppose. He won't be able to kill it, though. Takes 1 more damage on the yellow.
I mean, I think I understand not going with the bullseye because you don't want to spend that force on offense. You need it for defense this time.
Oh, wow. He does not have Poe and bullseye. Yeah, but not Poe.
Yeah, definitely shoot Poe here, though. That's 3 dice versus 1 green.
No mods in the green either.
Oh no!
Fun.
Oh, that's a sad day roll. That
Well,
always feels bad when you have an ace like that and then you just roll that poorly. But that is one more damage into Poe.
Poe got lucky.
Or
He got
one
what he
damage
needed.
into Poe. That's his first damage.
if
Yeah,
you would have got, you would have had a mod.
That could have been far more painful. Alright, looks like we have a range 3 into green.
I bet you wish you had that range 3 in the red though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
2 hits.
9 for 2.
And that's 2 blocks. That's Jedi doing Jedi things. It's like shooting at TIE fighters. Most frustrating things to actually get damage on, but then, their time comes when they roll the blank.
Oh yeah, 1 blank out and you're done.
Yeah.
Range 2 bullseye, even though that doesn't mean anything.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit of a better roll. There's 3 hits into red.
That's pretty good.
Oh, he's going to spend the force for one of those and take 2. That's half on red.
And here comes the yellow shot. This could kill red.
That's his sense carrier as well, so he's worth 5 extra points.
Oh man, that's surprising. The sense carrier is that far up. If you're to be trying to do it or trying to keep the sense carrier where yellow is.
Yeah.
Kind of in the back.
There's 2 more hits into red.
Red should have spent. Yellow should have spent.
Oh,
the focus.
red's good. Ah, yellow did have the focus. I'm sorry, the camera angle. I couldn't see that. I thought you guys were talking about the Jedi Knight. It's like, no, he doesn't.
No, yellow had a focus. Just at this point, it second time in a row where if he spent it, he didn't need it for offense. But obviously, you don't know that before you roll.
Yeah.
But I mean, like it's one of those things to where.
I think it's I think it was the right call.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Holding it is still the right call. It just feels bad when you don't have to use it or don't get to use it on offense.
Should Anakin be able to take hate?
Not little Anakin. Not little Annie.
I think adult Annie could probably get away with taking hate. Baby Annie, no.
Baby Annie doesn't have a force talent. He has a regular talent.
Yeah, that's true.
So they could just errata that to be Anakin could be a light side and dark side user.
Yeah. Shanks McShiv brings up a good point. He already can, just in a different faction.
There you go. Yeah, but in the other faction, you don't really want it because if he's taking damage, you're not in a good position.
Yeah. So here's a question for you that I just thought of. Vader in the X1. In order to roll his extra red dice, he is required to have a lock-on, correct?
Yes.
If he uses instinctive aim, is he still required to have that lock for the extra die?
That's correct, because it's not a lock attack.
But isn't it?
No.
Hardy computer is just if you have a lock. It doesn't have a lock requirement. Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Unfortunately, no.
I could see Poe doing a talon roll, a 3 talon roll to the left.
Yeah, I think that's
The only danger I think with that is the Jedi does a 1 hard and gets you pretty good. Like 1 hard barrel roll gets you bullseyed.
or a bump.
That is also true.
I don't know if Yellow wants to do a head-to-head with Poe. That sounds like sad day. That sounds like a sad Jedi.
Attack dice, theoretically, more defense dice, same number of attack dice. I don't know. I don't think it's the worst decision, but I do think that's a 1 hard going into the other X-Wings here.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I was going to respond back to chat. I would say that if Anakin's allowed to take hate, he wouldn't be allowed to take patience, though. The new patience card. Have you read that one?
I think given Anakin's lower position, I think he can be able to take both. He's supposed to be the guy who brings balance to the Force, you know.
I'm canonically speaking, there's no such thing as patience when you talk about Anakin Skywalker, though.
That is also fair. Yeah, Anakin Skywalker is not someone I would call patient.
I would also say that, do you think that that Barasafi should be able to take hate? Not necessarily should she take hate, but should she be able to?
I don't think so, because I think when she's flying the Delta 7, she's not yet a dark side user. And even when she turns, she's not really a dark side user then either. It's more just about her thinking the Jedi Order is wrong. It's not necessarily like, I'm going to kill all of the Jedi now.
I haven't seen that episode yet, so I can't really say.
There you go.
That is, was that another BB-8 on Brown there?
And the BB
Yeah,
charge.
that was BB-8 on Brown, and I think that was a pretty good move there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. We need Tycho back, please.
I'd also like to ask, why do we not have? Why don't we have Shakti yet?
I think she's coming in the Ada 2. I think they've announced that.
Was she? I thought Ayla was in the Ada 2. I didn't think.
I think it's
Shakti is.
I think it's Secure and Shakti. I think I saw both of their names listed. Or at least I think some of the more eagle-eyed among us, when they looked at the spoiler or the preview article for it, the preview of the preview, they thought they saw Shakti's name in the cards. So, it's very Vista, though, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Alex is thinking that Poe is going to do that 3-Talon roll.
Yeah, I think that's a good block, but I mean, he had the lock on the yellow X-Wing. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go in after that.
Yeah. That was a decent move from Alex with green there. He can follow up on a shot, and I think the only one that has a potential shot on him is maybe yellow, and if he does, it's going to be obstructed.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Plus, it also looks like he has bullseye on green.
Yep.
And there's a bump. There's the 3-Talon. That was the bump that I was talking about before. Now, it's not too bad for Poe. He's only going to be taking one shot here. And it's from a bumped Jedi who's sitting in front of another X-Wing. So I don't imagine he's going to mod any dice.
No, I think next turn he does a 2-bank to clear the stress, then he can boost in and do whatever other action he wants.
Yeah.
He's not in a terrible position, but he is a little sad.
No,
Anakin. I feel like, going for the lock.
Yeah. If he has range 3, Poe's going to be eating a proton. So I guess I take back what I just said. I wasn't expecting Anakin to be able to get that. That was pretty close.
Scary move for scary attack coming out of Anakin here.
And Poe has nothing.
Yeah, this might be a pretty hurt Poe.
I would be surprised if he doesn't fire the protons. Here they.
Yes, he has already designated protons to be fired.
Man, if only that strain was still there. That's pretty solid. I would absolutely spend. Yeah, I'd spend those 2 force.
And 1 changes to a crit.
Yep, that's 3 crits and a hit, and Poe has 2 shields, so. Oh no! He's taking all of it.
Sad resistance noises.
Luckily, only one of the crits is actually going to go through. I'm sorry, 2 of those crits are going through.
Yeah, he already had a shield down.
Yeah. And can you read those out for me?
Ooh. Structural damage and a wounded pilot.
Oof.
2 things Poe Dameron does not want. Stress after actions and structural damage.
Yeah, that's a sad Poe. That is also half on Poe. I think Anakin has just paid for himself.
Yes.
I think so too.
And now Red shooting into Poe again. Yeah, keep crits.
Even if Anakin hasn't exactly killed Poe, he's crippled him to the point that he's going to have to run for the rest of the game, and he's going to always be risking. Oh, I would absolutely spend the force for that.
Yeah, try to take him off the board.
That's definitely worth trading a Jedi for.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the base for Anakin in the Y-wing?
The base cost?
Yeah.
I do not have that readily available. Let me pull that up real fast.
I believe that's 62.
Anakin base is 55 points.
Another damage on the Poe.
Another damage onto Poe. Poe has one left. Oh, range 3 obstructed.
Well, hold on. Poe rolled too many dice there, I think.
No,
No,
he
he
didn't.
Was it 3? Oh, no, it was 3. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he was at range 3, so he
Making
rolled
sure.
the right amount.
All right, awesome. Yeah, 55. I mean, 3 force is great, but 55 base for a Y-Wing still just feels bad.
And he's going into that range 1, just barely range 1.
Yeah, and got the bullseye.
Green into
and
green. But he's got a focus, so he's
pretty
got...
good.
That's
really
solid.
good.
That's 4 hits in a green. He's taken at least 2.
This is not a good turn for Dawn.
It's going to be... Oh, spend it.
Yeah,
That
take
Gotta
force.
spend it, dude. You're taking too much damage. You gotta slow it down a little bit. There you go.
There you go.
Feel like
Yeah.
he might be stream sniping or something.
I'm fine with that. He needs-
Speaking to him was as Obi-Wan did.
So at this point, he needs the defense.
Yeah,
He's just getting obliterated.
he's eating way too much damage. Even if it means throwing away some offensive mods, he really needs to slow it down a bit. Range 2 into
Obstructed.
unmodded green, obstructed unmodded green. Though
Yeah.
he does get to change
he
a blank over.
Yes, say as long as he rolls a blank, he's got a free evade.
Yeah, that's still 4 dice.
Well, just don't get all eyes.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
So I have seen that happen before.
Oh yeah,
It
I've
was
had
like
it happen to my Ahsoka before, and I felt really sad. Oh,
Having
I guess
a
we wanted to-
really hard time keeping track of all these force tokens.
I would say just don't even bother.
Yeah, I should probably stop. Honestly, it's too much. Hit crit.
Hit crit in the Anakin. The crit will change to a regular hit because Y-wing, but
Yeah.
goes into shields anyways.
2 damage.
Yep. Well, that's something, I guess.
Yep.
Question here is, if you're green, do you shoot into Anakin or the Jedi? It's range 2 either way. You
The
have
Jedi.
no mods.
Yeah, I'd hit the Jedi. It has no mods, and it's got 2 health left. You can't take Anakin off the board right now. It's better to maybe get
Yeah.
the gun off.
Yep. Well, you're speaking to him again.
And him use the Force. Ah, it really wanted to.
I bet he's kicking himself now after using that focus.
Yeah.
Would not have been enough to kill anyways, though. So he can at least take that into take that as solace.
Not looking the best for Dawn right now. He's not behind by too much on the scoreboard. However, he's only 1 hit away on 2 X-Wings to get them to half. That's 44 points. That's only, 2 hits away. That's
I mean,
this
the big
is
problem here too. Based
Yeah.
on what Poe does, it's possible Anakin just has a hard turn and hits him with another Pro Torque.
Yeah.
I mean, Anakin can just chase you down at this point. He's in the Y-wing, but he can still do a 3 hard.
I almost would have spent the target lock to re-roll one of those die. That way he'd be with 2 force instead of 1 right now.
I agree.
But at the same time, I mean, like, it works.
I think the Y-wing is such a hard ship to fly with Anakin in it because it doesn't use force like any other force using ship for the most part, other than maybe Kanan and the VCX, to where your force really doesn't matter for defense, and you don't really need it for barrel roll and boosting. So it's kind of like, if you have eyeballs, just go ahead and use it.
yeah.
It's kind of like free real estate, I guess.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you're not going to need it for defense.
I hate myself for saying that joke, but I felt like it fit.
It did. It fit. Gotta hit
I
us with that dab now.
think you've been spending too much time with Dad gaming and making jokes like those.
I mean, I like that jokes. They're fun. Like, honestly, it's not a good dad joke if you don't get cringe out of it.
Don't worry, Joe. Everything you say is cringe.
Ooh, that hurts.
Oh. Pew pew. Shots fired. What?
I
I got a detraction OV from Justin for that one.
Oh. Wait, don't. I only have 98 MOV. Don't take it.
Welcome to the squad where the points, where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Oh man, that means we gotta start doing the hoedown songs at the
Oh
end.
no! Oh no! Last place has the hoedown. Bad news. Bad
If-
news, everyone.
If saying cringe is cringe in 2020, is that cringeception? Is that
I don't even know, man.
all the cringe? This is cringing this stream.
Oh man, I don't like the list that I'm about to play tomorrow night.
Oh,
What are you playing?
Kylo Ren with 3 TIE B8 interceptors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that list. That one's spooky. I actually haven't gotten a hold of my opponent quite yet, but he's running the Saz Renegades list. I like it. I think that's cool that he's going with a lore friendly list. That always makes me happy.
I like Saw a lot as a pilot in the U-Wing. It's just hard to figure out who he's good with. Because you want to get him, you want to make him the least valuable thing to shoot at, even though he gives those rerolls.
Mm.
And you want to make sure things have a lot of hull and not a lot of shields.
Yeah.
So for the most part, like I like pairing him with like Ozatux and Y-Wings a lot.
Mm.
I think those pair pretty well with him. The X-Wings, though, the Cavern Angels seem pretty good with him. I mean, they've still got. Does he have hull upgrade on those?
I don't recall. I think
He
so.
might have.
I think
he
he has
did.
contraband, cybernetics, and hull upgrade on them.
I think that's correct. So they have 5 hulls, so they can take the most advantage of Saw's passive mods, which are if you are damaged,
Yeah.
you can reroll 1 die.
Yeah.
But yeah, the key there is they're all 2 agility ships, though, so it's going to be keeping Saw back and making you shoot the X-wings, I suppose, as opposed to shooting him first.
Hello, Fernicorn. I'm doing well. How are you, sir? Spike has joined us, and then Shanks is making Halo references. Double cringe. Multi-cringe.
Mount cringe of the charge.
Killing cringe! Actually, I guess it'd be cringing spree. Cringing spree.
The thing that I really like about that list and those ships and pilots in general is that you get contraband cybernetics on there.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
the illicit slot on the X-Wings is pretty neat. Bumped himself. Okay.
that was definitely designed.
Oh, absolutely. No, he's seeing if he can get a shot on Anakin in case Anakin turns away. He's trying to set up a net. Yeah, unless Anakin does a hard right, he's gonna be bumping.
And Brown spent his last BB-8 charge.
Thank you.
Green bump there.
Mm-hmm. Yellow spending his force. Now, what would you do with Poe at this point?
I'd almost do a 1 straight with him.
Honestly, if I was Dawn, I would just run. With only 1 hull left, it's kind of hard to do anything with Poe at this point.
But I would have seen that Yellow was going to try and set up that kill shot there. I don't know if that was a good move.
No, if he blocks Poe, then Poe gets a free shot on Yellow. Oh, that's a white. That is.
No.
Oh, nope, because he has an R4. Yep.
Oh, there you go. R4 coming in handy.
He needs to take that barrel roll.
Yeah. Or does he looks like he may be repairing wounded pilot.
But then he can still do his barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, and then he does the Poe charge barrel. Makes sense.
He has his S-foils open, so no barrel roll.
Ah, boost then. There it is.
Now let's see what he did.
Yeah, not bad. Good way to get Poe out of there. Unless Anakin did a straight maneuver, which I don't think so. Yep. He went for the hard turn, expecting Poe to do a bank, but
Anakin has taken 2 shots, it looks like.
He's got the dorsal turret shot on green, or is that red? I can't tell.
That's brown.
That's brown. Thank you.
No problem.
Got that dorsal turret shot on him, so I was too zoomed out.
The bad
Uh,
thing for
he fixed wounded pilot bugs. That was his first action, and then he spent his charge to boost.
Yeah. Yeah, Poe did his double action thing.
Anakin's taking a focus. Okay, just so he can recover his force.
Yep. I mean, what else do you do here?
Target
Yeah,
lock on
really.
Brown.
I guess, but you only have one force.
How
You're rolling
aggressive do you feel? As I said, target lock. There you go.
fair enough. Oh yeah, extra die because
Yep,
range
forgot
one.
to roll it.
Hey,
Okay.
it's a crit.
Oh, spend that force. Absolutely spend that force.
All right, spend the focus.
I guess it doesn't matter. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Hit crit, going
Yeah.
into Brown.
Yeah, but
You only
Brown
rolled
had
a 1 on defense anyways.
And Brown taking 1.
Oh, first shield on Brown. No shot Poe again, so we'll go to the Jedi. Nothing.
Yep, nothing.
And the one that bumped has the bullseye range 1 on yellow, probably.
No, I don't think so.
Bullseye is out.
Still 3 dice.
It's true. 3 dice, 1 force.
Average roll. 2 hits. And 2
Hey.
saves.
Oof. Yeah, Don needed that one.
Score's still very close. Only a 13-point difference. Alex leading. 32 minutes left in the round.
just has Anakin and Arc. And that's who he's going for. 3
Is that range 1, though?
range 2.
It is range 2. Okay. Oh, no. Wow, please, Anakin, roll the disrespect. Oh, he does.
Oh my gosh.
That feels bad.
What a bummer.
Okay, we got a... it's hard to tell on my screen. The arc's appearing sideways. But it looks like range 2.
Yep.
So average roll again.
Yeah,
Anakin
gets
does
1.
take the hit this time.
Not yet half, though, thanks to that hull upgrade. Oh, no, it was the last shield.
That is the last shield.
Never mind.
So it still needs 2 hits to get half, though.
Yep.
You think the Red Jedi will be able to get Poe and Arc? I really don't think so.
I mean, does a 1 hard
no,
barrel roll?
he will.
Yeah,
No.
does a 1 hard to fine-tune barrel roll and then takes a focus?
If I was Alex here, yellow, I'd probably just do... I don't even know with yellow. Just get him out of the way. Probably a 2 turn to the left. Take a focus or even an evade. No focus because they have a purple evade. Red, do a hard 1. And probably don't even need to do fine-tuned or anything. Just sit there and take a lock or a focus or really anything else. I don't think he needs to move elsewhere. Maybe a boost just to get a little bit closer to Poe.
I think the problem with boosting, I think, is this possibility of Poe just closing the foils, doing like a 1 bank, then a barrel roll boost, and getting out of there.
That's true.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of 2 hard with R4 Astromech and just doing that boost, and he's gone.
I almost think maybe if you're Alex, just say forget Poe and just go in after the rest of the list at this point.
Yeah.
I think trying to chase him, maybe splitting, maybe allowing those X-Wings to kind of get behind you and start taking some good shots.
I think Alex can allow to have Red go off and chase Poe just to finish him off, and then the rest of the list can stay engaged with the other T-70s. I think that would be fine. With Poe only rolling 1 die as defense, the odds of Red actually killing him are pretty high.
Yeah.
But if he keeps at least 1 ship on his tail, then Poe won't be able to re-engage.
Unless he can line up a really nice shot.
Yeah, well, he is stressed right now.
Yep.
So...
All his 1 and 2s are blue.
I think if Red does a hard turn and barrel rolls, I don't think Poe has anything that he can do to escape it.
Too hard. It's a blue maneuver. If Poe doesn't do it,
Yeah, because Poe can double reposition. You're right.
Yeah, Poe closes the foils, barrel rolls, and boosts.
I'm not used to an X-wing being able to reposition.
Yeah, X-wings are
or double
typically not-
reposition rather.
typically not ace platforms.
Yeah. But I mean, if there is one pilot that's going to be an ace platform or an ace in an X-wing, it's definitely Poe.
what
What
do
do you
y'all
think
think
of?
about,
Do it. Go ahead, Joe.
were you about to ask what do you think about Poe's ability and
The
and
General Poe. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
I think it's really cool, personally.
I think it's cool, but I don't think it's nearly as cool as Snap's new ability.
Yeah, Snap is pretty nice.
Where
I mean,
Snap everyone can
they're-
open or close their foils.
yeah,
and
they're
calculate.
they're obviously designed to be played together.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do like the lore behind the new Poe card, like how he progresses from, a
Selfish to selfless.
I don't know if I'd say selfish, but yeah, he progresses more into a. It shows what they were trying to do in the movies. Maybe not necessarily how they executed it, but definitely how they tried to portray him.
Tried for sense there, did not make it.
Yeah.
So didn't spend the force to use it because I don't think it matters that much. Although,
No.
I guess you kind of need the force to reposition depending on what he did with the maneuver. So I get not using it.
He doesn't have enough to capitalize on using it. If he had his other deltas available to chase down Poe, he definitely could use it. But since Red is the only one really in a good position to chase Poe, I don't think it's worth the spend.
And now he's trying to pillbox for the green.
I wonder if you do a fine-tuned barrel roll with yellow here, just to clear up the lane for Anakin. A hothead to a leader. There you go. That's a good way of putting it.
There we go.
I think you mean a trigger-happy flyboy to a leader.
That also works.
Just
take focus.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think with him knowing where Anakin's going, I doubt that it's going to really affect anything.
Yep, there's the one turn. Probably going to spend his force to barrel roll and then take the action of a focus, most likely.
It's almost like Joe and I were calling it.
Almost. See, this is when we get into the point of double fainting or what's double bluffing.
I know that you know. Yeah, I know that you know that I know that you know.
Yeah.
The Princess Bride situation.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sending green after Poe as well. It's not a bad plan.
Never mess with a duck when death is on the line. He wants Poe. He wants Poe bad.
I actually don't hate that because that also gets green out of gets some range for green on the other X-wing. So
absolutely, it's a smart move, and he could take Poe off, which would be huge.
I think Poe barrel rolls left and then maybe boost left. Just try to get that distance.
He did not close his S-foils. So.
Ooh, that's a bummer.
Gotta remember those wings.
Is he going in for the shot?
I almost would. I'd almost accept Poe's gone.
He definitely doesn't want to sit where he is now because he's in both of their bullseyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if Red doesn't have anything to spend as far as
there you go.
As far as a focus, he could have spent that lock to reroll that focus, so he still would have rolled 3 dice. And now he's only going to be taking 4 instead of 6.
Or to get damage in, anyways.
He could walk away. It's just very unlikely.
Anakin checks for nope. Doesn't get his ability off. Just out of bullseye. Takes the stress.
That maneuver there to me is a little shocking, but understandable.
Poe getting his shot into green.
If he can one-shot green here,
he needs to. He needs to kill green, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean,
green has shield down, I guess, so you can get some crits in.
Not rolling like that.
I mean, just spend it. You're not going to live.
Yeah.
Spend it and try to get damage in.
Yeah. Rolling only 1 green. it's not worth it.
No. Yeah,
There
you
it
go.
goes.
Maybe try to force green to spend focus.
That's 2 damage going to green. That'll be half. Whether he spends it or not.
I would not spend that focus. But he's going to.
I mean, you've got 2 shots on Poe. He's rolling 1 die. I mean, I say go for it. Spend the focus and mitigate your damage.
And that puts Dawn in the lead.
It's at half points now.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's half points no matter what.
It's going to feel really, really bad if Alex doesn't get the kill, though, now.
Oh, for sure.
Especially if he rolls all focuses or something.
He's got a lock.
Yep.
Does he? No, he just clicked on it.
That is Red's lock.
That's a dead Poe.
Here we are talking nonsense.
It's alright. It's a dead Poe. Yeah,
And
he rolled
Alex...
2 hits. All you had to do was roll 2 hits and you confirmed the kill. So.
Yep. Alex takes back the lead and removes Poe from the field.
Oh, we should have shot with Anakin first. I think this is a whoops. My bad.
Yep.
It was so trigger happy to get forward.
Yeah, I got too excited on Poe.
I don't blame him. I've done that before, but I mean, Don's a good guy. He's not gonna give up that or let him.
Yeah. No.
Oh, 2 hits.
His red dice have been pretty good.
Oh.
Yep. And that's 2 damage.
Does he have focus or no tokens?
Nope, he is
Hey,
going to take
tokens.
it. He does
He's got
have a
focus,
focus, but he's taking it.
All right. Well, I guess the odds of getting killed there are unlikely.
Yep.
So.
Yellow firing now. This will be obstructed.
Too.
Yep. So 3 more dice.
I wonder who would actually hold him to the missed attack.
I've met people like that before.
Yeah, no one I want to play against that would hold me to a missed attack anyways.
Okay, spends the force for 2.
He's at least one of it.
Hey, and he got both.
There you go.
So right now, it seems like Don's dice are just acting like a pendulum right now.
Yeah.
Really
he either gets everything he wants or he gets nothing he wants. That's very much it right now.
Yep. Now the X-Wings are going to retaliate, see if they can avenge Poe here. Brown into green. 3 into 4.
No mods for either.
Hit crit. That's solid.
All you need is a few eyeballs, and you're looking good right now.
And he blocks it all.
There he goes.
This is, as we said.
Yeah. That's fair and dense. Or I think I agree with you on there. If it was repeated,
oh, there's a good shot.
Right,
hit 2 crits into green. And green's taking a crit.
See a direct. See sad crit. Direct.
So that's green dead.
Poe has been revenged.
Revenged?
Avenged.
Gone.
Revenge me.
The Revengers.
The Revengers.
Oh, jeez.
I guess going to Anakin, right?
Yeah,
we love you, Joe. I hope you never take it personally.
Being in the army, I hear worse.
Oh, there you go. Don's dice are starting to turn around. That does get turned into a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That is one more in Anakin.
It's a Y-Wing that doesn't want to be hit.
Anakin is 1 hit away from half. Now, the Y-Wing does not have a hard 1, does it?
No.
But it has a hard 2.
Even if it does, it would be a bread maneuver, and he's already stressed.
He's got the R4P. He could make it white, but he does not. It has a 1 bank.
Oh wow, the blues on
white.
The blues on this thing are atrocious.
Yes, it is the 1 forward and the 2 forward. The 1 banks are not blue on the Republic Y-Wing.
That's really bad.
It's terrible.
Yes, the only blue maneuvers that the Y-Wing has is a 1 and a 2. Straight.
Now, Dawn...
That's why...
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I find an R4 is a staple to the Republic Y-Wing. I don't care which one. It can be the P, it can be the regular, but just you need to put one of them on it because it is sad without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, goal is not to normally stress it. Yeah, but it's kind of hard when it has 2 stressful actions. It has a stressful barrel roll and a reload.
Now, Dawn is currently down by 31, but it is by no means over. He's got plenty of firepower still on the board, still able to take the game back, especially with Anakin only rolling 1 green and only 5 health left. He can remove Anakin in 1 turn, no problem.
The Republic Y-Wing has an astromech slot. No, it has an R4 slot. Indeed. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah. R4P on Anakin is interesting, I will say.
But again, as we were talking earlier in the stream,
Yeah.
it just makes sense because you're not wanting to really stress the Y-Wing anyways.
Yeah.
Really, how many times are you going to use that?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's true too. The more I use the R4P, the more I'm like, oh, I don't really need this more than twice a game. I don't really ever feel like I'm that desperate for more. And if you are, you can always attach spare parts canisters, reload it for a 3rd charge. But and yeah, Anakin is better off the ability, absolutely. But no, I think usually I like the regular R4 on the Y-Wings just because their 1s and 2s are so bad. Whereas something like the Delta 7 already has really good 1s and 2s. It doesn't really need the extra blues. And the R4P is a little more useful for the fast blues. But again, either one I think is very, very much a necessity on the Republic Y-Wing. TIE Fighter wing attack, very nice spike. Like the little emoticons. We might see another BB charge from the Blue Squad rookie here. Just do like a bank maneuver and block Anakin and the Delta 7. Try to get both of them a little uncomfortable.
Block the Delta 7 and then block Anakin.
Yeah, I think...
You get that range 1 shot into Anakin if you can survive.
Yep. I mean, the Y-Wing only throws out 3 dice. You've got 2 health. You get a focus. You're probably okay. I say probably, but... I'll be interested to see how fast Anakin's going here. If he uses that R4P to try to clear the stress a little easier.
I think if I were Alex right now, what I'd do is move Anakin in, see if you could delete yellow.
Yeah, there's the BB.
Get 1 more hit on green to get half, and then just run with the deltas. 15 minutes left. He can get that damage in, and then spend the rest of the game just evading the X-wings.
Yeah, Ricky Banks clears the stress.
Yeah.
Probably boosts.
I don't think a boost will hit that cloud, so that might be the best answer right here.
Yeah, I would be surprised to see him go out. Or to stay there, rather. Because I think you stay there, you're blocking your buddy. And your buddy's going to want to get that good shot on Anakin.
Yeah. Anakin is going to be hard-pressed getting through that.
Yeah, unless he did a 2 out somewhere, he's getting bumped.
Yeah. That fit.
Not bad.
I think yellow wants to boost here. I think that's the given. 1 forward boost.
Yeah. I would probably do that, yeah.
Yeah, I think if I were yellow, I'd fine-tune boost straight here and then take that lock. Get set up for another run.
Yeah, just do a fine-tune boost. Next turn, just do a 2 sloop.
Yep.
You've got a lock and force. You're good to go.
I think he's trying to figure out if he can fit the left boost. He's staying
he's
there.
Take a lock.
Okay. That's
Maybe he wants to take heat off Anakin.
that's entirely possible. Maybe he thinks that he's not going to get shot if he stays there.
That is also pretty possible.
Because if Anakin bumps on yellow, then I think Brown will definitely shoot Anakin.
Yeah.
Wow, took the evade. I've
Evade.
seen an evade used.
Yeah, on the Delta 7, it's not that common. You'll definitely see it more on the ETA 2s when they come out, though, since
Absolutely.
they've got a white evade.
Yeah, the eddas are going to be interesting to run. I'm really interested to see.
Yeah. I mean, you talked
see
about
how
TIE
those
fighters
do.
earlier, but
Yeah, they are TIE fighters. They're probably going to be
Yeah.
expensive TIE fighters.
I mean, they're TIE fighters with a built-in supernatural reflex, which is pretty solid.
Yeah, but they go poof way too easy
But
if
they
you roll
definitely
bad.
go poof.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you mess up one attack with them, you're gone.
All right, and that is one man, if I was Brown, I would just eat that damage.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you've got shields left. He's taking that damage. He doesn't care.
So no shots from the red ether sprite, but that's range 1 from yellow into brown.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Spike. We'll make fun of you plenty while you're playing.
I'm excited to see the Boba Spice Runners in action.
Oh
Oof.
no! Good thing he had the
Heroic.
luck. Heroic.
Yeah.
Heroic.
The heroic.
I really need to set that up for the stream so we get an air horn with a heroic
man.
flashing across the screen. Yeah, don't spend the force on that. Don't spend
there's
the
no
force
reason
on
to
that.
spend the force. I mean, if you spend the force, you're just making sure that he shoots you and not Anakin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
4
might be
dice to
worth
the
it,
field.
honestly. Anakin is worth one less point. Half of him is
All right.
worth one less point than an entirety
2
of an
hits.
Aether Sprite.
That's all Dawn needs. Oh, gets the evade.
Yep.
All Alex needs. Yeah, half Anakin's base is more than an Aether Sprite. Wow.
Yellow's got nothing. Now the decision here: who does Brown shoot?
Oh, I think you shoot Anakin.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, as tempting as Yellow is.
You get 1 hit on Anakin, you get half on him. You need 2 hits
Yeah.
on Yellow, and he's rolling 2 more dice than
Yep.
Anakin would be.
And half on one hit on Anakin will actually put him back in the lead.
Yep,
Yeah.
shoot again.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that, but at that point, again, Anakin's rolling 2 fewer defense dice.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
His dice have hated him so much. Just takes it anyway.
Anakin showing why a 54-point Y-Wing is expensive. I really want to like Anakin the Y-Wing, but just that price is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. I feel Dawn right now. This reminds me of my round 1 game. Oh, I feel this so much.
against Steven, that was a rough game to watch.
Yeah, it was a rough game to play. It's like you can only set up so much. If the dice say no, they say no.
You set up so many kill boxes. So many. And then you couldn't even fire because he destroyed you before you could.
Yeah. It's okay. That's why you want bids with sabers. It's my fault. Should have taken something else.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, you're the one degenerate to fly Sloane.
I am one of that, and if I remember right, I don't even think she came to play. Like he didn't even need any of his actions that he lost.
Dang.
He just rolled well out anyway.
So I've played a game to where the guy, if he took a mod, he could never spend it. But the moment he put a stress on himself, it was 2 hits and a crit. Every single one.
I remember I was talking about this to someone in the squad leader chat, Discord chat or not.
Mm-hmm.
But someone was telling me they have a superstition where if you have a mod, you're just going to roll better naturally. Not having that mod just means you roll worse.
Yep. I'm sure there's someone's law regarding that.
Yeah.
like he would have the mods and roll 3 blank.
It's
What-
Rezkin's law.
what is-
Rezkin's law.
I was just gonna say is Dion's law or something, but that
Dion's
works.
law. Spike, I'm not going to toot our own horn, but I do think that we're probably just good at predicting it.
We're just lucky.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
lucky.
So
I don't think they're listening to stream and listening to us make decisions for him. That's for sure.
I think
Okay.
Red's. Ooh, I would not have done that. I would
Yep.
have done it 2 straight.
Well, there's a surefire way to tell if they're listening to the stream. I think Red should do a 5 forward right now.
Did he not do the? Okay, he can do the BB-8. There you
Yep.
go.
Well, I mean, like he's already set his maneuvers, so you can't even say that now.
Oh,
True.
that's true. It's gonna feel really
Ooh.
bad when Red does a hard one and then boosts out of there, though.
I know that's the thing. If it goes the other way, if he goes the other way, you're gonna be bummed. Yeah, there's that sloop for that old Jedi.
Yeah, Brown's chasing Anakin still. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have one shot with yellow probably.
Yeah.
It might be close, but
I think what the play is, you want to spend that force boost to the right and then take focus.
yeah.
No, not a barrel
get
roll. You
shot
want
at
to
range
boost.
3. Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay. I would have taken the boost in that case. He's doing both. Okay, that
Oh, yeah,
might
he boosts
break it.
instead of focus.
That okay. Yep, I guess that is a better call. I was thinking if he just boosted and took a focus, he could dodge it, and then he'd
Anakin using that
be
last
easier to get
R4P.
back into the fight.
Wow.
And he cleared that.
I can't believe he cleared that. and
Good
didn't
for
hit
him.
The thing. The debris. I'm shocked. There you go. Anakin's able to take that lock.
If his opponent agrees to it, would we be interested in streaming a Ness's match? I'm fine with it.
In 10 minutes? Yeah, why not?
I don't know if it'd be in 10 minutes, but around that time. 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
I can do it.
3 dice, range 1 attack. Feels bad. Just Y-Wings.
Yep.
Give Y-Wings missile slots.
TIE Fighter
Give them
feels.
something. I know. Give them double missile slots, please. Or just one. Just give them one missile slot.
Takes 2 on a green.
And green does now have.
Yep, that's half.
Yeah.
Alex is now leading by 15.
This is going to be. This is a close game.
Yep.
Very back and forth. Even though I feel like every time Don rolls, he gets nothing, but
yeah, Don really got cheated by the dice here. Oh no!
Yellow needs paint. Yeah, yellow really needs paint.
Oh, he got it. Natties.
Yeah, again, it's either all or nothing with Don, man.
There is no half-ass. It is all.
No, everything is whole ass.
It's all whole ass.
You gotta
Obstructed 2.
3-2. You gotta go 3-2.
Oh yeah, of course. Hit Anakin. I mean, definitely don't go through the gas cloud where they get free of 8. And plated hole. Wait, why does he?
He didn't have enough.
Why does he get to change that?
Yeah,
to
I'm
he
not.
didn't. It was message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plated hole.
Okay, he meant to change the crit to a hit.
And
Anakin's fine. Fine. It's all fine.
This is the best rolling Y-wing I have ever seen in my entire life.
Right?
This is how I feel when I play Gina in the B-wing. I swear she rolls evades like no other one die ship I've ever played. Gina just rolls natty evades all the time, but it's just one, so it's not like I'm mitigating that much damage.
So I've never played with Gina. I don't really like her ability unless you're playing it with another B-wing.
Oh, you need I mean,
and then
Gina works fantastic with 10 or Braylon, and that's about it.
Yeah. And then by that time, you've already taken up 100 points without even adding any type of upgrades.
So Gina doesn't really want the foils and the blaster. She just kind of wants to give stress. I like running Gina with 10 because he can clear the stress really easily. Or again with Braylon it works too. But really the key thing with those is she can give them stress if they get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she's really good for. And I also like running her with A-wings because they can get rid of stress really easily.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2 B-wings, 3 A-wings is a decent combo.
Yeah, let's put something together real quick.
I think if I think that's the best, but you're right. She doesn't work unless you have the other B wings, though, for the most part.
So we got Gina, and we've got Braylon. So you're at 102 points off the bat right there.
Yeah, that's why I think I go with 10 usually. I really only run Braylon and 10 together. But if I'm only running one, I'm going to run 10 because he can clear the stress easier. And he's also 4 points cheaper, which is basically the cost of foils and auto blasters.
Now, we'll say, going into this next turn, I think that that Don definitely has the better positioning here. Or rather, it favors him. Because 3 is going to do a 4K. Yellow will do a 2 hard. Brown will do a 2 forward.
Yeah. I mean, Brown could do a 1 forward and catch that Aether Sprite.
Is the 1 forward blue one on a T70? Yes. Oh, okay. Then yeah, one forward,
1 banks, 2
better.
forward, and 2 banks. Yep. I don't know if the 3 forward is blue. That's the one I'm not sure.
Well, you know what? I have the power of the internet. Let's take a look real quick.
Let's do it. Which is always funny because on the T65, the 3 forward is not blue, but on a B wing, the 3 forward is blue. So go figure.
1, 2, 3 forward, and 1 and 2 banks are all blue.
There you go.
So, I just made a list with Gina, 10, 2 Green Squadron, and a Phoenix Squadron.
Oh, I would just drop those Green Squadrons and just make them Phoenix with Intimidation.
Ness, I see your message. We'd be happy to stream you right after this after this message. This stream was brought to you by the letter X.
X for X-Wing.
Yeah.
The game we are playing. That's actually what I'm flying in this tournament is
the letter X.
Phoenix with No, 4 Phoenixes with Intimidation and Kara. So VCX and a bunch of A-wing blockers.
Ooh, chunky boy.
Just fun thematic lists. Since I, as the TO, I really don't want to do that well because I think that looks kind of bad.
Nah, if you do well, you just drop if you make cut.
Yeah.
X for Anakin escaping.
That's fantastic.
What's your name? Anakin with an X. Xanakin.
Anakin. Oh my god. Man, I don't know what you do if you're the yellow Aether Sprite right now.
Be sad.
Yeah, I would feel like a
probably hard turn to the right. Boost to the right.
Stress?
Is it not blue on a 2?
No.
Oh, it's not. That's awful. I thought that they. What? Jedi are now terrible. They don't have a blue 2. Therefore they are bad.
Yeah.
I almost feel like if he just turned into the X-Wing, he can get that bump and then he doesn't get shot.
That's what I kind of figure too.
Oh,
well,
no. He's not.
Take a focus and pray.
A focus and a prey.
Well, there's no way he's taking Brown out unless he rolls like 4 crits.
I mean, he's got CLT. It's something.
Yeah, he won't get 4 crits because one of them will have to be a hit. But that's the one that'll take out the shield, so.
That's true.
Yeah, he just has to roll 3 natural crits. That's all he's got to do.
Easy.
Easy.
That's what, 1 over...
There's time.
1 over 256? Is that right? Mm-hmm. No, that's not right. What's
this?
8 times 54? Well, Protorp.
Sad Y-Wing is sad.
Yeah, Anakin might die, but he can at least Protorp first.
Yeah, he really, really needs to delete green.
Yeah. I think even if he deletes green, if he loses Anakin and the other Aether Sprite, he is probably losing. I don't know if Alex is... Oh, this is a big turn.
Yeah. It's only a 16 point or 15 point difference, so it can be anyway. Oh no! Spend that luck.
He's just rolling 1. All he needs is 2 hits. 2 hits will kill him.
We'll do it. Spend those 2 force.
Yeah, kill confirm. There it is.
Dead green. No, it
now
is
just hope you don't.
Yeah,
hope you don't die to yellow.
If Anakin dies, Don's ahead. He's only down by 36, and Anakin's half is worth 38.
Hits.
That's doable.
He needs 4 hits though.
That's doable.
Here comes the CLT shot.
Yeah. Brown needs to get 2 hits into Or yellow needs to get 2 hits and a brown.
Yeah.
Actual damage to get half.
Yellow needs to not die here.
That could do it.
Spend
that force. Yep. There's 3. Brown needs to roll some natties. That's not it.
Don't spend it. You're taking half either way. Just take half. I think he knows it, right? Oh, please don't spend it. Don't spend it. There he goes. Attaboy, Don.
Yeah, not spending it.
I know. I was just hoping he knows that he's taking half either way. Just don't spend it.
58-point difference. This is still doable. If he gets 2 hits on yellow and kills Anakin.
Or, yeah, he has to kill Anakin. He's got to kill Anakin.
But Anakin's got no mods, so that's gonna do.
All right, Anakin.
He's got to roll natty. Nope, that's a dead Anakin.
Oh my god, this is insane. This is insane.
Oh no, Don needs 22 to lead. He's got to kill the. He's got to kill the Jedi. Yeah, he's got to kill it.
Oh my god! All right,
That's
range 1.
It's possible.
Yeah, just hope for a blank out, right?
Yeah, has to be a blank out, and he's got to get all hits.
Nope,
not gonna do it. He can get half, but he can't come back at this point.
Wow.
Especially not if he rolls like that.
Oh, wow.
And that is game.
Wow, what a close one. GG. Yep. Good game, players.
Don or Alex won by 21 points.
Wow.
Very close game.
What's half of the Aether Sprite? 19?
20.
Wow, so he would have been 2 points off.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
CLT.
Yeah, he's got CLT. Otherwise, he'd be worth 19.
The fact that Red survived at half points pretty much the entire game.
Yeah. Yeah, if he had killed Red, it would have been on his final salvo if he killed Red instead. Good game though. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here is I am gonna go ahead and stop the stream for just now. Normally I would put it on a we'll be right back screen, but I don't have one.
Justin, what if we stream on our new channel for game 2?
I was thinking about doing that, but everybody's already here, so either way.
What if we raid the new channel?
I just host the new channel. I can do that. So I am gonna go ahead and post a link to our other channel, and then I will go ahead and host that channel as well. Go ahead and feel free to move over there if you would like to watch the next game. We'll be back in probably about 10-15 minutes, and we will start hosting that one.
If you missed the first part of it, the new channel is where we're going to be hosting coast-to-coast streams from now on. So,
yes,
follow us there. And we'll see you guys in a few minutes.